Hello Lions, welcome back. It's Mr. Maitland. I'm going to go through several subjects with you as we welcome you back to campus here in the 2020-2021 school year. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the bell schedule. Obviously, we are on a completely different schedule this school year. We have gone to block, okay? In between each block, you will have a 10-minute break. Lunches are also different. We have 3 lunches this school year. Lunches will take place during 3rd period and during 6th period. There's A, B, and C lunch. They are shown on your schedules. It is very possible that you will have a different lunch on one day versus the other day. On days that are 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, you may have B lunch. On days that are 1st, 5th, 6th, and 7th, you may have C lunch. The buildings do not change. For example, Building 8 will always have C lunch. You may be in Building 8 for 3rd period, but then you may be in Building 12 for 6th period. In those circumstances, you would have different lunches. We are going to give you some time to get used to it, but please follow your schedule. Get to your next class on time. You have plenty of time, 10 minutes. There's no reason to be late. There's no reason to be tardy this school year, guys. So learn with us, follow your schedule, and we will get through it. Tardies and freeze time. Again, guys, with 10 minutes between classes, you really should not have to go to the restroom as soon as you get to class. So for the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of every class, we're going to have our freeze time, where no students will be allowed out of the room. Tardies. Sophomores, juniors, and seniors, you're used to the hero system. That is still happening. The difference is those hero stations are all going to be outside with our mobile printers. We have 3 security guards, and my secretary will be outside in various locations to get you a tardy pass. But ladies and gentlemen, there's really no reason for you to be late with 10 minutes between classes. We will not start this process until we have given you guys a chance to get used to the new schedule, get used to the new blocks, that they're different days that you're going to be in different classes, and there will be announcements about when we are going to start enforcing the hero passes. Okay, so we will give you a little bit of time, but not much, guys. You've got 10 minutes to figure out where you're going. Freshmen, the hero system is something we're going to go into detail in your orientation video. Okay, so sit tight and you'll hear more about that. Dress code. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you have been in school for at least 10 years, counting kindergarten. Some of you, it's your 13th year, counting kindergarten. Dress code has remained relatively the same throughout your career in Seminole County or any county here in Florida. The biggest obvious addition this school year is a mask. You must wear a mask on campus. If you are sitting down for lunch, obviously you can take it off to eat. If you need to get a drink of water from your water bottle, yes, you can take it off to get your drink, but you need to put it back on. We are taking this extremely seriously. You guys know the deal. Seminole County has a mask ordinance. If you've been visiting restaurants or stores or Publix or anything, any businesses, you've had to wear a mask to get in. It's no different here. You must wear your mask. The rest of dress code, guys, no bandanas, no hats, no do-rags, okay? You guys know the rules, follow them, and we will get through this year together. Unauthorized items. I'm going to tie this in with our medication policy as well. If you have medicine you need to take every day that is prescribed to you, that needs to be in the clinic. There are forms your parents fill out. They're on file in the clinic. That's where your medication needs to stay. Over-the-counter medication, unless you have prior approval with that same doctor's form, you should not have any medication in your possession. Ibuprofen, Tylenol, nothing. None of those items should be in your book bags or in, for you ladies, your purses, fanny packs, whatever the case may be. None of that medication should be there, so that would be an unauthorized item. Lighters, knives, weapons of any kind. You guys know this. Do not bring them to campus. Vapes, e-cigarettes, carts. Do not bring those to campus, guys. Okay? Don't get yourself into trouble. And the, oh, I forgot it was in there excuse does not work. Okay? It's going to be taken. You're going to receive a consequence. Let's just avoid that. Leave all the things that don't belong in schools home. I want to talk about some of the boundaries here on campus. During lunch, things are changing this year. We will not have any students sitting under the stairwells of Building 8, Buildings 1, and Buildings 13. We do not want students sitting right out front of Building 5 or inside of Building 5 during lunches. In fact, the only building you need to be in during lunch is the Commons. We are encouraging our students to sit outside during lunch. We are going to have more picnic tables in the amphitheater area. You may obviously sit in the amphitheater. We have picnic tables on the outside of the Commons, as well as some of those benches throughout campus around the clock tower. Do not be inside buildings during lunch. Do not be under stairwells during lunch. During the school day, there is no reason to be in a parking lot during class time. The front parking lot, the back parking lot. You do not need to be in those areas during class time. If you have a class in Building 8, there is no reason for you to use a bathroom in Building 12. Stay in your building if you're using the restroom. If a counselor or myself has called you to their office, that is fine. You're on your way. But when you are done with your business there, you need to immediately return to class. Another example, you have a class in Building 8, you're called to guidance. You go to the guidance office. You're done speaking to your counselor. Do not go visit your friends in Building 2. Do not go visit your friends in Building 13. Go directly back to your class. If you are caught out of area, that could end up with a referral, okay, and a consequence. Be where you're supposed to be, and things are going to be fine. Cell phones. This school year, we are encouraging our students to bring their own technology. Cell phones, tablets, whatever it is you need to be successful in your face-to-face class. However, a couple of things you need to keep in mind. Anything you bring to campus is your responsibility, guys. Do not leave these devices just laying around or unsecured, okay? You know, as well as I do, unfortunately, there are people on this campus that will take your things. Secure your cell phones, secure your tablets. If you happen to bring a laptop, secure that as well. Using these items, okay, you guys know the rules. When your teacher is teaching, unless they have asked you to be on these devices, have the devices put away. The Snapchat, the Instagram, the like, the TikTok, all that stuff can wait, guys. You got 10 minutes between classes right now. Some of your teachers might give you a technology break in the middle of a block. Utilize those times to use the devices for your social media, for your texting, for your messages. Otherwise, keep the stuff put away. Pay attention to what your teacher is trying to teach you, and you guys will all be successful. The next two subjects I'm going to cover are citizenship and honor code. I like to tie these two things together. Citizenship policy. If you are involved in extracurricular activities, clubs, sports, performing arts, anything, what you do outside this campus can affect your participation in those groups. That's why they're called extracurricular. They are not guaranteed to you. That's the citizenship policy. Things that you do on this campus can affect your ability to participate in those groups as well. Closely tied to that is the honor code. Ladies and gentlemen, when you turn in work to your teachers, make sure it's your own. Do not plagiarize. Do not copy. Our teachers are very smart. They know what kind of work you can do. If you turn in something copy and pasted straight from Wikipedia, they're going to figure it out. If you take something directly from a web page, they're going to figure it out. Turn in your own work. If you violate the honor code, it is a 0 on that assignment and a discipline consequence. So please, do your own work. If you do have some sources that you're using, cite those sources the correct way. Your English teachers can help you with that, okay? And let's not get caught up in any kind of cheating situation, guys. It doesn't look good for colleges when you apply, and it doesn't look good for your in-class experience with your teachers. Schedule changes. This is the important one this year. It is a completely different process. You see some QR codes around campus, some links that have been sent out through social media and email. Schedule an appointment with your counselor if you need one through these processes. If you need a schedule change, request it through those links. Do this one time. Okay? The first week of school, that is when you can submit to have those schedule changes. Okay? Only do it once. If you submit the same one multiple times, it's going to slow your guidance counselors down because they're going to have to check multiple messages from you, and your schedule change could be affected. Submit it once. They are very efficient. They work very quickly. They are getting hundreds of requests. Do not bog them down by submitting the same request 2, 3, 4 times. They will get to it. But remember, submit it on time. The first week is when you submit that, okay? So if you have a question or you have a concern, do it sooner rather than later. If there is a hole in your schedule, for example, you have a first period, you do not have a second period, do not come to the guidance office or the front office first period. Go to your first period class. Then, when the hole is happening, report to the front office. I will check your schedule, or whoever is out there will check your schedule, either on your phone or on our phones. We will verify the hole in the schedule, and then we will get you seen by a counselor. If you come to us, guys, and you do not have a hole in your schedule for that class period, we're going to send you back to class. There is no workaround. There's no back way to get in, guys. All the other doors are going to be locked. There's only one way in and one way out of the front office. And an adult will be there to talk with you to make sure, yes, you can come and we can get you fixed. Nope, you need to go away, go back to class. So please don't waste your time trying to work around the system. It's not going to work this year.